Hello, everybody. This is Dr. Strother. Excited to be able to teach you this second half of the semester 8-week class on business strategies. And so I thought I would go ahead and send you a video this first week. I'll also be sending you a text message just to make sure that I get that first contact with you all, and to make sure that we're all on the same page, because as you know, there are a lot of advantages to starting and doing 8-week classes. We feel very good, I'm sure, at the end of those, right? Because you've been able to get accomplished a whole course of material very quickly. Now, I know a lot of you are probably in many of those types of classes. But the challenge there is, of course, we begin during the week of fall break, and we jump from one class to another. And sometimes it's a little bit difficult to get oriented the right way. And so I want to send this to you guys so that we all are on the same page. And so the first thing I'm going to do is pull up our class, and then we'll just kind of dive into a little bit of what our materials are. And so we have done a concerted effort in the online studies division to try to synchronize everything so that you will have a kind of a unified experience. And so you can see a little bit of the information of what we'll be going over in the syllabus in the very normal format that we have. Now, the first thing I'm going to jump to is our textbook. What is business strategies? It's kind of a vague title. What is this class? What are we doing in here? And really, business strategies is kind of supposed to be kind of a sum of what we've studied so far, right? Can you apply all of the different aspects of business management, business finance, marketing, law, all of those things, business ethics, all of those different aspects into one unified course that goes over maybe some more case studies or some more real life applicable things. And so that's what the goal is. And I like this book because all it pretty much does is it goes over different strategies, but then it gives us cases that we can use to really hash out those different aspects of what it means to, be able to graduate with a comprehensive business degree. And so if you Google that, you can see some options. I will tell you, though, that there is this book is so old. I don't know, maybe it is open domain now. You're more than welcome to buy a physical copy if you like, but it's available here in a PDF. It's 9 years old. And so some of the examples from businesses might be a little bit dated, but the concepts that we study are very similar to what the newer versions are. Matter of fact, many of these examples, whenever I've pulled up the 2 new editions that have come out from this book, are very similar. And so here you have it, right? This is actually the book in its entirety. And it does a very good job, again, of covering some important aspects of what we'll be going over. And so if you look in our course outline, okay, you'll find that we are going to be kind of covering, these different aspects of business. We have the module system set up with 8 modules, and really the 8th module is going to be involving you take a comprehensive business exam. It does not have, it's not like a test for specifically covering this material in class. We do have quizzes for those things. And so here you can see it's all set up. Really what we have is 4 things to do per week: a discussion and a quiz. And then we've got a case from the book, okay? And so, you pull that up. You can please read these, especially the first few you do: how to write a case study descriptions, and then we have case study number 1, Apple in 2008. And what I've done is I've went ahead and just kind of pushed that information over to you in a PDF, right? This is going to be the same as page C19 in the back of this text that I was showing you here. All right. So all that being said, you'll read through this case, and then, you're going to then turn to the case study. exit out of here. Instructions and details, and answering these questions, right? Give me a detailed analysis of case studies, and look a little bit into an analysis of their history, a comparison of their strengths and weaknesses, and a SWOT analysis, looking at external environments, evaluation, and analysis at the corporate level. So that is what those are. Here's some more information. This comes from Mr. Hall. You won't be working on these in groups, so this is an individual thing. Basically, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm using two different things here to describe this. I think that this is actually what we're going to be doing. Okay, so this is the thing that I want. Okay, however, you're going to see a lot of overlap. So if you're curious about a SWOT analysis is, or you're curious about, understanding maybe what the 3 C's are, then you would then go to this case study detailed instructions to get more information. But this right here is going to be the format, the outline that I do want you to use for case studies. Apologize for that confusion. All right, so let's go back again to the modules. You'll then see another thing called business plan, and a lot of your grade in this class is based on the business plan and case studies. It's not a heavy material load. It's more of a heavy, can you apply what you've already learned type of thing, right? So every week we're going to go through another aspect of a business plan. At the end of class, you're going to have a business plan created. And so really it's simple. What you'll be doing is creating, using your imagination, a small business that you'd be interested in starting. And I want you then to, start going through the process of that. And so here you'll see what you'll be doing in week 1. Okay. I want you to create this in Missouri so that we can go through the right process in Missouri. Obviously, you're not going through the process. You're just describing the process in a paper. Tell me a little bit about what you're doing. Give us a name. Create even designer logo for that company. So anyway, I've done that in the past. I liked these two. What they'll do is they'll email you. And so like my wife has a company, and this is the name of her LLC that she has. Now she is in consulting. And so what's cool is it will automatically kind of pick out some options. And so if she really thought that, let's pick out one that I think is cool. Like this. Say you like that idea, you get to pick your color. Let's go with teal. And it will then generate some cool logos for us, right? So it's just kind of a part of what's fun about the branding marketing side of business. And now it's gonna continue as guest. But what you can do is you can actually email this to yourself, or you can screenshot it and send it over. But I was able to, whenever I open the email, I was able to actually save the picture, which is kind of the goal, right? Save this. Looks like maybe you'll be able to do that if you get there from there, but you get the idea, right? I want you to try to go through a process of creating a business. And then the last one is not as fun as creating a picture, but I want you to go through the process of describing, if you were in the state of Missouri, how to create a business. Now, a lot of you would probably be doing like a Class S or an LLC, right? So you would be able to go do that through this website. And I've done this in the past. As a matter of fact, it took 15 minutes. It was crazy. I was like, wow, not hard in the state of Missouri to file for an LLC. There are more steps involved, but that's what I want you to do with the business plan. And, you can look through the rest of them. We're going to have to use a little bit of our imagination as we create those. But they're all established in there. So everything should be pretty much ready and inputted for us. I want you guys to, jump on the discussion board quickly. I would like for you to try to get that done today so that you can start commenting on your classmates' answers. And yeah, we have also made a kind of a more concentrated effort as an online division to try to coordinate with late work and things like that. You're always welcome to email me or text me if you've got things that come up that are beyond the exception that you want help with. But I think there's been some confusion, right? Because some students, or some, I should say, some professors have different policies on late work. My policy has always been, if a student is willing to go out of their way and ask me for a second opportunity to do something or take care of some work, I usually say yes. And that might not change too much, but it's a matter of a student taking advantage of that too, right? If you're really are if you're really taking advantage of the fact that I'm willing to give you a little bit extra time, maybe that second or third time around, if you can continue to ask for help, it's gonna, my patience might be tested. That being said, though, I actually prefer students to text me. I have my webmail to HLG. I do have it available. I try to keep it up, but I just don't check it, right? Because I've got another work email here where I work at as a financial planner, which is actually just across the street, Benson Financial Group. You can read a little info about me in my bio, but I've taught at HLG. I coached baseball, taught there for 7 years, and now have been out this is my second school year out. I've been teaching online for the university, though, because I do have my PhD in financial planning, and I really enjoy the classroom setting. As a matter of fact, I might even be teaching one class in seat next semester. So all that being said, go ahead and text me if you have questions, and my number is available everywhere. You can see in our announcements and the little about me section. I do a little bit better. Yeah, it should be somewhere. I do a little bit better when I'm able to just respond back to you quickly. And so I like that. I feel bad if someone emails me on a Saturday morning and I don't check my email until Monday and something has come due and I wasn't able to help them. I'd rather you just text me and I can send you a response back or look at resources and really help you along that way. So that is that. I'm looking forward to having a good semester with all of you. I just had a lot of you in another class in Principles of Finance earlier this semester. So it's like we get each other a whole nother class, which is going to be good. Thank you. Have a good one. Looking forward to it.